So I think that we really need to focus more on detoxing our lives and not just our bodies, you know? And I think that tuning into your intuition in a way that is mind and body and soul, and, you know, filtering through your life and checking out the areas that you need to detox, as opposed to just honing in and focusing on like, I need to follow this program. I need to keep up with this daily regimen, but maybe look elsewhere, because everything is interconnected, like we've been saying. So if your energy is off, if your mind is off, your body's going to be off. So where else can we detox? Let's like change the scope from such a narrow place, being in the physical, to such a broader scope of being all encompassing. So, you know,
it's not going to be just a green juice that makes you healthy. It's going to be your mindset. It's going to be boundaries that you set. It's going to be the way you think, who you surround yourself with. It's going to be
who do you follow on social media? Like, what are you feeding your mind? What are you watching in your downtime? Is it the Real Housewives, or, you know, is it something educational or uplifting or just makes your heart feel good? I'm not saying you need to cut everything out. No one's perfect. No one's gonna, you know, cut all the bullshit out of their life. But I do believe that the more you can detox your life, not just your body will see the results. Everything will see the results.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, it's all connected, you know, detoxing who you surround yourself with and detoxing the products that you use in your life too, because so many times in our life, we don't even really think about not just like what we're ingesting, because that's a very prominent, loud,
easy to grasp concept, I think.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that saying goes like, you are what you eat.
Yeah. Fast food's bad.
Right.
Green juice, good.
Right.
But like you said, it also goes for like social media, who you're following, what their core messaging is, and makeup, what you're wearing on your skin, what you're putting on your skin, in your skincare, your toothpaste, your deodorant, your personal care, your cleaning products,
your children's products,
your clothing. That's a huge one for me lately, because I love clothes and I have so many, and not very many of them are healthy, but I'm just like, other than I think the biggest swap I personally made this year was like my underwear with the clothing swap. Same just, actually. Like, really realizing you're wearing that against you all day, every day. And like bras, getting rid of underwire. Even when you're on your period, like eliminating tampons, because I grew up using tampons and not even really questioning it. And I didn't want to
toxic.
It just felt like it was cleaner, and you didn't spill over. And it took me a while to get used to pads, which I use like organic pads now. But even still, like, you know, when you're starting to bleed, you're like, oh, this feels so weird. It feels so dirty. I need to change.
Yeah.
But it takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's no different than when you start using it in the first place. Like it always takes used to. And then once you make those swaps, I mean, it can be very overwhelming, because it's like a very saturated space.
And I think that, you know, baby steps. Like, nobody's asking you to change your life and every single thing about yourself and your lifestyle overnight. But maybe tonight you scroll through Instagram and unfollow some people. Maybe tomorrow you start reading the ingredients on the products you use. Maybe in a couple weeks you start checking the labels in your clothing. You know, like, and no, nobody can afford to like swap over and adjust their whole life overnight. I shouldn't say nobody, but you know what I mean? But it's like small baby steps is how you're going to achieve it. Patience is key in a process to change. Patience is key in your process to change. You cannot do it overnight. So be gentle with yourself.
Yeah.